Hey guys, Madison here, about to react to the much anticipated. People have been dying for this trailer. Like every time I checked a Marvel post on Twitter, it was just a stream of comments going, "Where is the No Way Home trailer? Please drop the No Way Home trailer." So here we are, it's finally here. It leaked yesterday or a couple of days ago, and I was like very carefully avoiding the leaks. There was like a blurry version of it that people were losing their minds over, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's coming. And yesterday it finally dropped. I somehow have managed to avoid everything. I've tried to, in recent years, really cut myself off from the leaks because I've just gotten so sick of everything leaking and all the excitement being taken out of surprises because people know about them beforehand. So that's a tangent for another day. But I am here about to watch the trailer. I'm so excited. I have no idea what to expect now because of the multiverse. For anyone who's seen Loki, the multiverse has officially been unleashed and anything is possible. So I have no idea what to expect anymore when it comes to Marvel. It's gotten harder to predict than ever. But before I do my reaction, I have a special announcement to make. So if you want to skip to the reaction, you're new here, just skip a couple minutes in and you'll get right to it. But for those of you who want to hear the announcement, those of you who have been following my YouTube channel recently will have noticed I've been posting about it. I've been having some trouble with YouTube of late, and I've been having some trouble with a troll, a particularly nasty kind of troll called a copyright troll. And I don't know how much trouble this troll is going to keep giving me in the future, but he has been rather persistent thus far, and so to avoid some of the, or should I say lessen the issues I've been having on YouTube, I have decided to start a Patreon page. So you can head on over there now. It's open, patreon.com/doingtalkingreactions. You can find me there. And just real quick, I'm going to tell you some of the benefits you're going to get if you join my Patreon page. So I have two tiers. The $1 tier, which is literally just $12 a year, $1 a month. You get to participate in my polls. So up until now, my polls have been public on my YouTube channel. Now they're going to be moving over to my Patreon page. So it's going to be a benefit for patrons only. You get to vote for what I watch next, whether it's a movie or a show, what have you. So you're going to get to vote on the polls, and you're also going to get to participate in Q&As. So another thing that has been public, available for everyone up until this point, is when I'm reacting to shows and things like Loki or WandaVision or whatever, I just went to my YouTube videos and read the comments. I read everyone's comments from the previous week. Now I will only be reading questions, thoughts, comments, whatever, from my Patreon. So when things like Hawkeye or Book of Boba Fett are airing each week, you will be able to, if you are a patron, leave comments on posts on my Patreon page, and I will get to those, like, because a lot of people stay up till like 2 a.m. and watch those shows when they first drop. If you watch the show before me, because I'll be watching them first thing in the morning, whichever day they drop, Friday or whatever. If you have left a comment on my Patreon about the show that you want me to address, I will do that if you are a patron, $1 and above. I hope all this makes sense. It sounds very convoluted when I'm saying it all out loud. It'll be more obvious when things get going. But the second tier is $2 per month. And the extra content you're going to get if you're a $2 patron is you will have early access whenever available on videos, so you will get to watch my videos before everyone else. And you will also have access to full-length reactions whenever those are available, so that means the full movie or the full episode of the TV show, whatever it is. You're not going to have the trimmed down version that's on YouTube. You're going to have the entire thing. So the way that's going to work is the episode or the movie will not be playing on my video, like here or here where it usually is. It's not going to be there. It's just going to be raw footage of me talking. So you will have to sync up your own video. I will tell you, like, I'm starting now. You'll sync up your video and you will get to watch the entire thing with me. So there's a lot of exciting benefits that come along with this. It's a win-win situation really for both of us. I get to share more content with you guys because it's not just full-length reactions and polls and Q&As. Like, there is going to be extra things that are popping up every now and again that are little surprises, surprise videos that only the patrons will have access to. So hopefully it'll be a win-win situation for both of us. You guys get extra content, extra benefits, and I get to have some peace of mind from being exclusively tied down to just YouTube, being able to do my own thing on Patreon without copyright trolls. So with that said, I hope you guys will head on over to patreon.com/doingtalkingreactions and sign up if you are so inclined to support me. And to all of you who do that, thank you so much in advance. And thank you to those of you who maybe can't afford to become a patron, but you're still supporting me just by being a subscriber and a follower on YouTube who is watching and commenting and all of that. I still am going to read all of your comments, and I still appreciate every single one of you so much. So thank you guys so much. You have been so supportive on my Dances with Wolves reaction. It's got so many wonderful comments on it, people just sharing their memories and their experiences, and I love reading those. So thank you, everyone. And with that said, it is time to get to the reaction. So without further ado, let's watch the trailer, the first trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
Can we just stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows, you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record, I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man?
Now everybody knows. But this isn't about me. This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
So, Peter, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
When Mysterio revealed my identity, my entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Strange. Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Fine. I won't. The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone? Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
Oh my
So
gosh.
MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my God, Ned, he's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should really know.
Stop talking.
What just happened?
Peter screwed everything up, that's what happened.
We tampered with the stability of space-time. The multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. The problem is you trying to live two different lives. The longer you do it, the more dangerous it becomes. Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Hello, Peter.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I did not. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was a special treat this morning because for those of you who don't know, Doctor Strange is my favorite Marvel character. So I was not expecting a trailer full of Doctor Strange. Is he okay, it seems like he might be playing a major part in this movie, and I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Okay, was that a pumpkin bomb from Green Goblin and Doc Ock from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Overload, overload. Okay. Wow, this looks so good. I am so excited to see crazy Doctor Strange, multiverse, reality bending weirdness in this movie. And of course, Peter screws things up. But that's such an interesting concept, though. He's trying to live two different lives. He wants to keep the Peter Parker life and the Spider-Man life different, and that's going to be manifested within the storyline itself of him trying to be two different people at once. And wow, like if we have Green Goblin and Doc Ock and all that coming in from the other movies, I've seen the rumors, I've seen people saying like, is Tobey Maguire gonna show up? Is Andrew Garfield gonna show up? That would just take things to a whole nother level and be absolutely insane. And it feels like something that's definitely possible. Even though I've seen Andrew Garfield has denied it, they have to deny it. What are they gonna say? Yes, I'm in the movie. Like, so this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy, and I am so excited for this. It looks so good. Ooh, oh my goodness. So Leon wants to know a lot of the theories about why is the Sanctum covered in ice, and if Doctor Strange is really Mephisto. What would be your most rogue theory about the movie based on the trailer? Okay, so I don't know why the Sanctum is covered in ice and Doctor Strange is in sweatpants. Like, I don't know if it's a physical manifestation, representation of the kind of mental state he's in. Like, maybe he's in a kind of depression post Endgame, even though they won, because like Tony died and I'm sure a lot of other people died too in the battle. Maybe he's just kind of in a depressive state, and that's why the Sanctum is covered in ice. Or maybe he just came back from a crazy mission somewhere, and there was kind of like an overflow into the Sanctum and ice went everywhere. Or maybe a spell went wrong. It could be anything, just to kind of set the scene. Mephisto, I went down that rabbit hole. I truly believed that Mephisto was behind everything in WandaVision, and I kind of, that's not what it ended up being. They could bring him in. They could very easily bring him in this movie or anywhere else, but I'm like, will they? Because Kang is kind of the new big bad behind everything, and Mephisto is another very, very big bad in Marvel Comics, like high-level villain. So is he just gonna be like a one-off, like where he gets thrown into a Spider-Man movie and then he's gone? I don't know. It would make sense because there was that recent Spider-Man comic line where Peter and Mary Jane were like married, and then Mephisto messes it up because Spider-Man makes a deal with Mephisto, I think to save Aunt May, and then they don't remember that they were married or anything like that, Peter and Mary Jane. So it could be like that, where either Doctor Strange oversteps his bounds. I mean, I kind of think he's overstepping his bounds by doing the spell in the first place, but then Peter makes it worse by interfering. So I don't think Doctor Strange is going to be Mephisto. He could be if they wanted to go really crazy. Okay, let's go down that road. This will be my rogue theory about the movie based on the trailer. I don't necessarily believe it, but I think it's possible. So if they wanted to start off in a really crazy place and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, they could have Doctor Strange already in a predicament and imprisoned by Mephisto, and maybe that's why Doctor Strange wasn't there to fix what happened in Loki or prevent what happened in Loki with the multiverses branching off and all that, that maybe that's how they're going to explain why he didn't show up, is that he's been imprisoned or trapped somehow by Mephisto somewhere. Maybe he made some kind of deal with Mephisto already that went wrong. And this is Mephisto disguised as Doctor Strange. It's possible. That would be quite a plot twist. It would make sense why he would be willing to do such a crazy rule-breaking spell, but honestly, Doctor Strange is a rule breaker anyway. Like we saw in his origin movie when he was already messing with time and all that kind of stuff, and they were like, Mordo was very angry with him, and the Ancient One was like, what are you doing? So we know he's willing to be flexible and break the rules to some extent, although you would hope he's learned from that over time a little bit. But every character still has to have a fatal flaw. So all that to say, I don't know, it's possible. Mephisto is possible, but I don't want to get too invested in that theory again, just in case it's not him. It would make sense, though. I'll give you that. It would make sense with Peter making a deal like this with I want everyone to forget that I'm Spider-Man and all of that. It feels like a deal with the devil kind of thing. But it could also end up being Nightmare. Like, Nightmare would make sense. But agreed. I think Mephisto would be a super compelling villain for this narrative. So there you go, Leon. That's going to be my rogue theory for the movie based on the trailer. I don't know, but this looks so good, guys. I'm so excited. December 17th, just in time for Christmas. Oh my goodness. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this trailer. I can't wait for this movie. Spider-Man is one of my favorite heroes, has been since I was a kid. It's kind of weird because, like, Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man when I was a kid, and then Andrew Garfield was Spider-Man when I was a teenager. And now Tom Holland is Spider-Man now that I'm in my 20s, and it's like each saga Spider-Man, I can't call them trilogies because there were only 2 with Andrew Garfield, but each Spider-Man era is kind of representative of a different time in my life, so I have nostalgic and emotional attachments to each of them. I enjoyed all of the movies, honestly. Like, none of them thus far have I hated. A lot of people hate Spider-Man 3. I actually liked it when it first came out. I enjoy it less so now. But when I was a kid and it first came out, I really enjoyed it. So none of the Spider-Man movies I hate. I have nostalgic and emotional connections to each of them for different reasons in different ways. So if they like somehow kind of connect all of them in this movie, that could be like a dream Spider-Man movie for me. So I'm just really excited, really looking forward to this. Again, let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe if you like this video and you want to see more trailer reactions, TV shows, movies, because I will be doing a lot more Marvel reactions in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys again soon.